called him the King of Slams, and for good reason. For over 2 decades, Quinton "Rampage" Jackson had been lifting grown men off the mat and slamming them through the canvas like thunder. His knockouts were brutal, his entrance is unforgettable, and his appetite, both for violence and for women, became the stuff of MMA. Legend. He was raw, explosive, unpredictable. He could light up a press conference and then turn around and break a locker room door off its hinges. He wasn't afraid of anyone, and when he was booked to fight a young, lanky lion named Jon Jones, he saw another kid to be crushed. But Jon Jones was no ordinary challenger. Can I get a hoe? Yeah. At just 24, he was destroying everything in front of him. Veterans, legends, rising stars. And when the cage door shut, Rampage quickly realized this was a different kind of war. Jones used every inch of his absurd reach. He didn't just jab. Jon Jones was the first to use elbows that dangerous. And while Rampage was more of a pride-style fighter, used to slamming opponents around like bags of cement, here, he wasn't ready for movements that sharp and unpredictable. It almost looked like Jones was several weight classes lighter, or maybe even on something. That's how explosive and unnatural his speed seemed. And on top of that, Jones started playing dirty, targeting the knee. It wasn't illegal, but it's always easier to cripple your opponent first, and then finish him like prey on a hunt. Every time he moved forward, Jones stepped out and stabbed at him from range. Kicks, knees, spinning back elbows. And just when Rampage tried to clinch, Jon would turn it into a trap. But Jones didn't stop there. He brought out all the dark arts. Eye pokes, groin strikes, borderline shots, all slipped past the referee's blind spots. Rampage's frustration grew. He landed a few powerful overhands, but they were rare and desperate. Worse, Jones started targeting the knees with oblique kicks, those infamous stomps that ended careers one by one. Rampage's tools were neutralized, and then in the 4th round, it ended. Jon Jones dragged the veteran down, snaked his limbs around his body, and sunk in a rear naked choke. Rampage tapped not because he wanted to, but because there was no escape.